Sit with me for a moment, my friend. Before we speak of success, before we speak of happiness, let me tell you a simple story. Long ago, before I became a monk, I met a man who was very proud of his measurements. He measured his days by money earned, his years by titles gained, and his worth by how often others spoke his name. His calendar was full, his pockets were heavy, and his mind was always racing. He believed he was winning at life because, by all visible numbers, he was ahead. Every morning he would say, "Time is money," and every night he would wonder why his sleep felt empty. He counted hours but never felt present in them. He counted achievements but never felt fulfilled by them. And yet, he kept measuring, because he did not know another way. One day, he came to the monastery, not seeking wisdom, but seeking silence. His life had become so loud that even his success could not speak to him anymore. As we walked together in the garden, he asked me a question that many ask, but few truly hear themselves ask. He said, "How do I make better use of my time?" I did not answer him immediately. Instead, I pointed to a bamboo tree growing beside the path. I asked him how long he thought it took to grow. He said, "A few years, perhaps." I smiled and told him the truth. For the first 4 years, the bamboo grows nothing that can be seen above the ground. All its effort goes into building roots. Only in the 5th year does it suddenly rise, sometimes several feet in a single season. I looked at him and said softly, "You have been measuring the height, but never the roots." The man grew quiet. For the first time, he realized that his life had been measured outwardly, but lived inwardly, neglected. He had measured success by speed, not by depth, by accumulation, not by meaning, by recognition, not by peace. Many of us do this without noticing. We measure life by milestones instead of moments, by deadlines instead of breaths, by what we own instead of what we feel when the room grows quiet. We forget that a life can look full and still be hollow, just as a cup can be beautifully carved and still hold no water. The man stayed at the monastery for several days. Each morning, he watched monks sweep the same courtyard that would be covered again by leaves in the afternoon. Confused, he asked, "Why do you clean what will become dirty again?" An old monk replied, "Why do you bathe if you will become dirty again?" That was the moment the man understood something important. Life is not measured by permanence, but by presence. Not by how long something lasts, but by how deeply you are there while it exists. He had spent his whole life trying to create something that would never fade, not realizing that even joy fades when you rush past it. Even love fades when it becomes a task instead of an experience. Even success fades when it is not aligned with who you are. Before he left, he asked me one final question. He said, "If I measured my life the wrong way, how should I measure it now?" I told him this: measure your life by how often your mind rests where your body is. Measure it by the moments you listen without planning your reply. Measure it by the kindness you offer when no one is watching. Measure it by how lightly you can hold what you fear losing. Time is not something you save. It is something you live. And a day fully lived, even if it appears small, is greater than a year spent chasing a number that never satisfies. The man returned to his world, but he returned differently. He still worked, still planned, still moved forward. But now, he paused. He noticed. He breathed. And for the first time, he felt rich in a way that could not be counted. So I ask you, my friend, as you sit here listening to me now, what are you measuring your life by? And more importantly, is that measurement bringing you peace? Sit with that question. Do not rush to answer it. Some answers reveal themselves only when we stop trying to calculate them. What if the way you measure your life is the very thing stealing your peace. In this calming and deeply reflective story, a monk shares a powerful lesson about a man who measured life the wrong way by money, time, and achievement, only to discover that true fulfillment cannot be counted. This video invites you to slow down, reflect, and reconnect with what truly matters. Through gentle wisdom, mindfulness, and simple yet profound insights, you'll be guided to rethink success, time, and personal growth in a quieter, more meaningful way. If this message resonates with you, take a moment to like the video to support mindful content. Subscribe for more peaceful life lessons and philosophical stories. Comment below. What do you measure your life by right now? Share this video with someone who needs a moment of calm today. Your time is precious. May you spend it wisely and gently. Thanks for watching. Echoes of Purpose.